Hello, my name is Michael Wildman, and I represent Advance Etowah, a nonprofit that has been formed in the wake of all that has transpired over the past 10 months here in Etowah County. We're streaming this presentation live, so we'll have it and other pertinent information on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, and advanceetowah.com/community plan. I want to take a quick second and say thank you to the Gadsden Airport Authority for this amazing opportunity to be a part of one of the most critical decisions for Etowah County in decades. But more importantly, I want to say thank you to the thousands of citizens in Etowah that will watch this presentation both now and in years to come. Thank you for coming together like you have. Thank you for being willing to have the hard conversations we have had these past months. When this all started, many of you heard Attorney Christy Knowles say, "We're not that county anymore." Our community has been on a steady decline for decades, while surrounding communities have flourished. How is that possible with the people and resources we have? The answer is choices. Choices our elected and appointed officials have made for years. Well, today we're asking the current group of officials nominated by the mayor of the city of Gadsden and approved by the city council to the Gadsden Airport Authority to make a choice that will affect Etowah County for generations to come. This is not a choice on selling or leasing the land at the airport. This is a choice about the heart and soul of our community. Now is an opportunity to say we're not that county anymore and choose this project proposed by a small handful of the incredible and capable men and women from Etowah County. Let's take a moment and introduce this group. Etowah community represents first generation, second generation, and even third generation business owners from Etowah County. They aren't just interested in growing Gadsden, they are interested in growing our entire county. They represent hundreds of years of experience in many industries like manufacturing, online and retail sales, legal and medical services, construction, landscaping, marketing, and aviation, just to name a few. We are your neighbors, people you go to church with. Our kids and grandkids grew up or are growing up together. Some are even elected officials that truly represent the attitude and desires of the people of Etowah. Had the plans for the airport and local industrial development not been kept under lock and key, perhaps some from this group or any of the other equally capable land and business developers in Etowah County might have sought this development sooner. Let's start with two of the most important aspects of this development, and that is business and aviation knowledge. Evoque Aviation is already the largest employer at the airport with plans to grow. They have a customer base that is truly worldwide, including owners and CEOs of some of the largest companies in the U.S. We have business owners that rely on aviation for their own businesses. Etowah community has experience thinking at a global scale, so we understand the untapped potential of Northeast Alabama Regional Airport and the needs of larger corporations that depend on smaller regional airports to keep up with the demands of the modern day economy. We also have folks like Mayor Joe Taylor, Phil Williams, and myself that not only understand the business aspects of aviation, but also the military aspects. We have decades of knowledge of leveraging our national network of airports to train and ensure the highest level of readiness and capability of our nation's fighting force.
Currently, right now, we have over 500 employees centered between Gadsden, Birmingham, and Huntsville. But right here in Gadsden, we have a little over 200 employees. I've been doing a lot of thinking on what we can do to really instill growth in Etowah County and the surrounding areas. And I think that having an industrial park right next to the airport could not be more important. Time is a value, and a lot of these places have to have an asset like the airport because at the end of the day, they have to get places quickly, and having the access to a private airport could not be more important because we're already right next to an interstate. We're already close to multiple OEM manufacturers that produced in cars, right? So we have to have all the supplier base around here that we already have. So we're going to continue to get more in. So if anything, we should be pushing the airport as an asset to these executives and these companies as, hey, you can come here quickly, you can get in and out quickly, and it'll be a benefit to you and your company.
I think what's key to instilling business growth in Etowah County is to be able to retain our youth that are looking for first-class jobs in a first-class town, that we need to have first-class facilities, first-class jobs available. As a real estate developer and general contractor, the number one lesson that we've learned is that a proper government leadership is key and vital for a successful real estate development, and it will bolster the speed and success of a given development in a community. If we are allowed to develop this light industrial park here in Gadsden, we will be able to create jobs that will encourage younger generations to stay. What's important for me and the other pilots here at Gadsden is that the development be a positive for the airport and the aviation community.
We need jobs. That has been a tagline heard in our community for years. It is one of the main fallback justifications for some of the worst decision-making in this era. Not only is it useless rhetoric, it's simply wrong. We need better jobs. We need business development, education, and job opportunities that raise the standard of living in Etowah. Etowah community alone represents more than 150 current job openings, and we don't even need to break ground at the airport. These investors are Etowah job creators and have employed thousands of people through their centuries of combined experience. Are they as big as JBS? Of course not. But they live here, eat here, go to church here, their kids play sports here. Who do you think cares more about the standard of living in Etowah? Can we develop and attract more light industry? Of course. Choice Fabricator, Stamped Products, and Rusty's Off-Road have done it for decades.
Rusty's Off-Road is a light industrial manufacturer. We've been in Etowah County since 2001, and we currently employ 20 people. We believe with this proposal that many other businesses similar to what we do could be brought here. The more we invest, the more we hire, we're bringing more tax dollars. So that's bringing the city more money. It's a win-win for everybody.
Please understand that this development group is not just playing games. We're extremely serious about this project and truly understand what this means for our community's future. The notion that this is just a group making a land grab to flip land and make a quick buck is preposterous. They all know much less drama-filled ways to make a profit. We aren't that county anymore, and we want to give you a glimpse of what our community can be. We live in a beautiful area full of incredible people that can do incredible things if we continue to work together, demand more from our leaders, and make better choices. Let's start with choosing Etowah Community.